his support.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
How's it going, sick note? He don't do that, it don't do that for you, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. It checks the pressures, and then the little sign comes up on the dashboard that says you're fucked, or something like that, is it?
That's the next model up.
Oh. Where we off, Rickster?
Just plan it by ear today, buddy. I'll worry about getting it out once.
Sounds like a plan. Welcome back, folks, to another adventure with Mr. Adventures. Got the two reprobates for me today. Plenty of water around, as you see. We've had a week full of rain. A lot of perched water. We've had some fun. Didn't drop any bikes in the water this week, which was good. Legend and sick note in tow. We went for the Explore today. Went down to Byford Way and decided to just go off the trails left and right and see what we can find. And we certainly found some nice single trails.
Don't do it there.
Sick note was amazing. He came to the party on it on the GS. Me and Ricky on the DR didn't have too much trouble. But he certainly went everywhere we went, and you see him getting the balance to it now. So much better. Every week he gets better. A bit later on towards the end of this video, there's Mr. Adventures as usual tried to do something he shouldn't have, stupid. Ended up in the forest and took me about a half hour to get out, and when I emerged I was buggered, man. Didn't drop the bike, but the ground was so soft. Hills of sand and God knows what within the forestry, and it was a bloody nightmare. Took me about 20 minutes to get out, and as I got out the guys were just laughing, waiting for me on the track. Glad they didn't go through it.
I got that on film, mate. Oh, you're right, mate. Smart.
Oh, it was bloody cold today. Left my house about 6:30 this morning. It had to be 3 or 4 degrees, so I had a couple of layers on. I thought it wasn't that bad. I got on the freeway. They went out on the freeway. By the time I met up with the boys, I was stuffed, freezing, cold to the bone.
You get through there, mate.
This is good. I took the mick out of him early. Tried to get two trees, and I said, "Yeah, you'll make that."
I went around him.
So I scooted around him.
Well, you were taking so long, mate. What am I going to do? I got work, man.
That's the good thing about these days out with the lads, is we have such a scream, as you probably can see on the vid.
I said champ, not chump.
No stupid actions log up in today with me, thank God. I had to redeem myself from the other week, I think.
Yeah, I had to wait for him, you know.
I'm thinking of getting a GS, looking at sick note on that. The way he weaves around, he gets the fun, but I do miss the road riding. And it's not the same on a DR. Anyone that had a DR as opposed to a road bike will be testament to that.
What the fuck was I thinking, Rick? Oh.
I think if I did, I'd miss the craziness of the DR, because you can take them literally anywhere, and they don't take much to lift. With the GS, I think I'd have a problem the amount of time I drop the bike. I'm going to try and get together and have a bit of a tutorial, because I'm not that bad a rider that these videos make me out to be. I'm all about having a laugh on camera, boys. You could probably see that. But over the next couple of weeks, I think I'll post a few little tutorials, go have a practice and get some good riders with me, and see if we can share any tips.
Nice work, son.
I only discovered motorbikes about 10 years ago. Done all the road bikes first, and I had the Harleys and all the big bikes, and they were great fun, and I do miss that road side of things. Discovered off-road about 3-4 years ago, and oh, I love it now. ride down the road looking for the track somewhere.
He's right on your tail, son.
I thought I was too old for it, and
He's right
when I'm part of this group, old guys riding dirt bikes in the States, I think they are, and whenever I feel I'm getting old, I get onto their social page and see some of the guys and what they get up to, man. And they're a lot older than me.
I'm so glad you didn't spin the back wheel then.
My wife keeps telling me I'm 52 years young. It's just, after the day in the trails, I don't bloody feel like it. I feel like 82.
Through top.
The wife keeps telling me that ride the bike's not exercise. I need to get back training, but I think she needs to ride an adventure bike on single trails for a few hours.
Oh,
I think she'll probably change her comments then. He has a bit of fun on this. I know he should be up on the pegs and straight over it.
yeah, come back a bit. There you go.
You can see there's a lot of moisture down, and these logs are literally with moss now on there, slippery as anything, man.
Don't mind. Go on, son. Go on, son. Get over there.
Golding him on.
Go on.
Got to be careful around here. A lot of tracks that are designed to put down for mountain bikes, and obviously we stay away from there as much as possible. I don't even think we're legally allowed to go there, so the last we want to do is upset anyone and churn up their tracks.
Good man, no dramas whatsoever, son. Yeah, it's all good.
So we've taken the pace down a bit by coming on these routes. Every so often you'll come across on the larger tracks, you'll see it goes black and there's a film on there, and it's, oh Christ man, you just can't keep traction. If there's any angle to the bike, you're down.
You know, I was laughing at that. I just looked at a rock and I aimed and I hit it.
Well, we get out of the singles shortly and do a bit of fast-paced stuff, and that's when I go off-grid, so to speak. There's quite a severe downhill to get into these into the woods, but they're graded in such a manner inside by the absolute nightmare to ride through.
Mr. Adventures, you know?
Sickno followed me down, not on the entrance I went to, but on an easier track in. He'd had a guts full and come out, and then it took me 20 minutes to get out, man. God, I was buggered. Plenty of water down, plenty of puddles though. Had a bit of fun with. See him now when I emerge out of the forest. Guys start taking the piss, and I was absolutely wrecked.
He's right in front of us.
Come to the end of the video, guys.
It's like he was born, isn't it? It's like birth for him. He just came out of that bush like
Make sure you subscribe now. Don't cost anything, you tight buggers. Look at me knackered.
I think somebody needs to clean him up. I think there's a bit of
See you next time, guys.